it is really a big time mess. Do people really save in this country? It is really bad, and I don't know why this is happening. Everything you spend it practically on grocery. Maybe the little you have is just for maybe your rent and a little savings. Can you even save? That is another story for the gods. Hey, inside the serious code, and at the end of the day, because this is the reality we live in. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Ifeoma. If you're an OG, thank you so much for sticking to the channel. See guys, I don't even know how to appreciate each and every one of you who has been there supporting this girl's journey. Guys, may God bless you mightily. Anyway guys, before we dive right into the business of today, because guys, whenever you see me on this class, just know we are in for a serious business, because what I want to disclose today is an information that you don't need to play with. But before then, let me know how you're doing in the comment section, because guys, it's been a while we had this chit chat video, or rather a sit-down video. And let's get right into the business of today. I'm going to be discussing something very vital. I really do not care whose feeling I'm going to be putting at this moment, but the truth is the truth. Let's call it a spade a spade. Guys, there's some things you don't know about Canada. Like, there's some things people are not telling you. And guys, that is why I'm here to share this information. But anyway, not in a total bad light, but just that you need to know all of this, guys, before you consider if you want to come here or you don't want to come here. If you're not interested to know the things that people are not telling you about Canada, then you need to keep watching. So yeah guys, you're welcome back. So let's dive right into the main thing why we are here today. So first thing, I'm going to start with the obvious, guys. I'm not joking about all those things I'm going to be sharing with you guys. Like, these are things that I'm facing myself, and these are things that I've also taken my time to study for me to come here today to say, okay, I want to share this with you guys. Like guys, I kid you not. See, I'm going to start with the obvious things that I think a lot of people already know, but I don't know if you actually understand the in-depth of how crazy this can be. I don't know whether I should be using that word, guys. See, if I tell you about the cost of living in this country, it's like another level. I think a lot of people don't talk about this so much. See, if you're coming to this country, especially from the African part, any part of the world in general, I don't think I should just be precise about Africa. See, the cost of living here is another level. I know a lot of people come now to attack that inflation is everywhere, but guys, this one, hey, it is no joke. Like, it is no joke. You practically might just earn salary here and use all your money to just buy food. That is how crazy it can be. I'm sorry I'm using the word crazy. That is how bad the inflation in this part of the world has been. Especially the cost of grocery is so high. Like guys, like, I am not joking about it. Like, if you're buying something, especially for me that converts a lot, hey, I know a lot of people come for me and tell me, but you're not earning in naira, you're earning in dollars, so definitely you should not be doing the conversion. But truthfully guys, it is no joke. When you earn, let's say, below minimum wage, how do you want to cope in this country? Like, sometimes I just get a bit confused. How are people coping? That's why you see a lot of people have so many jobs. Everything you spend it practically on grocery. Maybe the little you have is just for maybe your rent and a little savings. Can you even save? Do people really save in this country? Because I know a lot of people finance their way throughout everything in this country when everything is so expensive. Cost of living, rent is expensive. Anyway, let me not go into the rent. I'll still talk about that. And I think a lot of people don't share light to this. Rather, they don't talk about it. Or they do, but maybe we don't just understand how bad it can be. Anyway, that's just one of the many things I think a lot of people do not know. And yeah, guys, the second thing I'll be discussing about today is the healthcare sector. See, the healthcare sector in this country is a mess. I'm sorry to say, or rather, I'm sorry to use that word. It is really a big time mess. See, guys, you do not have access to doctors in this country. That is how bad it is. If you don't know, better know that now. I remember an incident when I had something to do in the clinic. And guys, hey, Chineke. See, I'm sorry to use the word Chineke. Chineke literally means God in my own dialect. See, I spent practically like the whole day waiting for me to just be attended to. Not even to see the doctor. I've not even started with the doctor issue. To have a doctor in this country is a big deal, because you know, these things are so painful that I think a lot of people do not know. That is why a lot of people come here with a lot of misinformation. Like, they don't have a proper information to guide them when they are coming into this country. It is really bad, and I don't know why this is happening. I don't know why it should be so in a country like Canada that I will feel that things should work, like the healthcare system should be working perfectly well. But unfortunately, I think at this moment I should even say that the healthcare system in my own country, Nigeria, is even way better. Please don't come for me, guys. I'm just saying this in the aspect of you being able to have easy access to doctors or your nurses. And yeah, I think I forgot to mention that from my own little observation, when you go to the hospitals in this Canada, guys, like the province where I reside, guys, I noticed that you hardly see immigrants doctors practicing in the country. Maybe that is why we have shortage of doctors or nurses in this particular country. I don't know, I'm just saying. I really do not know if it happens in all provinces. So yeah guys, let me know your thoughts about not being able to access doctors or nurses in this country in the comment section, guys, because I don't know if it is happening to only me. So if you know you reside in Canada, let me know what is happening in your province. Do you have easy access to the doctors in your own province? Because for me, it is a no. It is very difficult to have access to doctors in this country, except say you go to the emergency ward and go and form, I want to faint, I want to die, or something wants to happen to you, before they can look at your face and say, okay, or rather, but why do I need to go through all those hassles before I can be able to see a doctor? Anyway, that will be that for the healthcare sector. So let's go into another part or another thing that a lot of people do not know, and that is what tax. The tax in this country, hey, it will make a man run. Hey, anyway, let me not say what I want to say, guys. See, in this country, they will teach you how to pay tax. I remember a video I did on Instagram, and that reminds me, if you know you're not following me on Instagram, see guys, you are missing. Just go follow me up on Instagram. See, there are fun videos you need to actually go watch on my Instagram page. I think I'm going to be leaving my Instagram handle in the screen so that you can go follow up. Anyway, yeah, let's get back to what I was saying. See guys, the tax in this country will make a lame man to walk. That is the word I want to use. In fact, that is how I can describe it. Everything you buy is taxed. Your house is taxed. There's nothing you are not taxed on except only your life. Only your life is not taxed. I'm sorry I'm being this sarcastic, but truthfully, guys, the tax in this country is just so much. Everything you pay tax. Even if you are buying water, you are paying tax. Even if you are buying bottled water, guys, just bottled water, you are paying tax on the bottled water. Even anything you are buying in this country, there is tax on it. Sometimes I keep wondering, like, what is it? I keep telling myself, let the poor breathe. This country cannot allow the poor to breathe. But guys, I just wish that they can be a bit lenient with the tax. I really don't know. Anyway, I'm not here to teach the government how to do their job. I guess maybe because of this high tax, maybe that is why the government can be able to provide many social amenities and benefits to their citizens. I guess so. Maybe that is why they have to cut people's neck with everything. And yeah, let's get into another thing a lot of people are not telling you about this country called Canada. See, the unreliable transport system in this country can make someone go nuts. Hey, that is how bad it is, especially in the province where I live. If you live in an area where the bus system is not really functioning properly, that is another story for the girls. Anyway, let me just put that one aside. And at the same time, guys, if you miss your bus, hey, just forget it. Forget it though. There is no point. That appointment that you have, just practically take a cab to wherever you're going to because you have missed it. Because before you get another bus, it might take you maybe in the next 30 or 45 minutes for you to be able to have access to another bus. That is how bad it is here. Another thing I don't like about the bus system is that sometimes when you enter the bus, they have to keep picking people from different bus stop to bus stop. At the end of the day, you practically might just miss your appointment because a journey that is meant to be for, like, let's say 30 minutes might just take you 1 hour. Sometimes too, they can also cancel on you. Yes, the bus can also cancel on you. That's why I know a lot of people just have to drive. In fact, it's going to help you because if you're going to be waiting for bus, you are definitely not going to make all your appointments. Because here, the bus system will make you understand, I am the captain in the boat. We cannot have two captains inside this boat. That is how unreliable the transport system can be. But I don't know if this is actually applicable to other provinces. I think some provinces have access to train, but where I live, I do not have access to train. It is just the bus system that works here. See, do you know the one that is the most annoying one, guys? When you have to wait for your bus inside the cold, hey, inside the serious cold, and at the end of the day, the bus do not show up. Oh my god, you practically have to now stay there and wait for another one. Or in the process of you running from your office, you're trying to meet up with the boss and you end up missing your boss. If you're coming into this country, you have to prepare mentally, emotionally, physically. I'm not trying to scare anyone out there. I'm just trying to tell you things that we do not know about this country, Canada, or a lot of people are not telling you because this is the reality we live in Canada. And the last but not the least thing I'm talking about that a lot of people do not know about Canada, or people are not telling you about Canada. See guys, I'm not trying to, in fact, I don't know whether I should be saying this in this channel, but let me just put it out there for anyone that wants to know. See guys, there's this passive racism in this country. Yeah, I understand Canadians are very nice, they're loving people. I don't want to go deep into this particular racism because I think it might just be good for you and might not be good for another person. Let me just end it like that, guys. So yeah, this will be the end for today, guys. If you know you did enjoy the video, let me know in the comment section. Please guys, do not forget to share the video with your loved one, your friends and your family, guys. And please guys, do not forget to give the video a thumbs up. See you guys in the next one. Bye. It is really a big time mess. Do people really save in this country? It is really bad, and I don't know why this is happening. Everything you spend it practically on grocery. Maybe the little you have is just for maybe your rent and a little savings. Can you even save? That is another story for the girls. Hey, inside this serious cold, and at the end of the day, because this is the reality we live